Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness.
This Magnus is my worst enemy. Don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it. Just give her bold more. No. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Honey Bear, What do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that I find that the sweat buildup by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of the concerns over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna?
Oh.
Oh, that's not your voice. Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out these notes, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. Fight Fidelio. 2 more days until we're able to search for that lance. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it will really be like. Alright. I'm gonna need like 3 minutes. I don't wanna stop the recording. Alright. I basically unpaused in the middle of that sentence, it's fine. Alright. There is actually something I also wanna do. So wow, the here's fruit. Why don't we harvest it? Harvest it indeed.
Oh.
Two! Alright, oh, that's an interesting scene to see. We just finished the game. It was most illuminating. Assigning Hotstock or not, it does us both good to sharpen our tactics together. Figure your lot won't be much use in a fight, but you're better than you look. Suppose your former knights are good for more than grandstanding and pretentious speeches. Alright. I don't like the voice I've given him, but whatever. Alright, there is 2 things we need to do now that we have it available.
Now, where was I?
I feel Mor's presence. Let's go to Academia.
Would you look at this?
It seems you've another new ally, and this time quite the unexpected character at that. Your ally's awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds the power both unique and interesting. I've prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level.
Now then.
Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means.
Fascinating.
So you've a new archetype, have you? I expected nothing less. Please, do not hesitate to inform me when you wish to study it. Alright, so here's the deal. First off, we have to pet the cat. Petting him is soothing in and of itself. I'm able to forget the hassle of the outside world, even for a moment. Alright, give me the lecture, big guy. Function unlocked, special experiments. Special experiments menu has been unlocked in Academia. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Alright, special experiments. Listen, alright? I don't like it. Okay? I don't like that it's only about the Masked Dancer, which I guess it makes sense, but I still don't like it. And I don't like how few options we have about it. Especially this. This is the mask I would most want her to have, I feel. Does anyone else use the tower mask? The commander. Bro, it's the fucking Arcanas again. I'm sorry, I just swore for no reason there. It's the fucking Arcanas again. She really is Persona. This lady is just playing Persona. We are all playing Metaphor ReFantazio. Juna is playing Persona. Well, I don't want to make any of these masks, to be perfectly honest with you. Alright, so Juna is the lowest level of the bunch, which would make sense, don't get me wrong. That being said, first off, Juna requires the Faker. That's interesting to know. It's interesting to know from the beginning. So, we did actually increase the Faker guy quite nicely. So, her getting the Faker. What kind of weapons does he use? A fan, I guess.
I see.
So yeah, might as well give her what she needs from the get-go. Alonso, yeah, that's correct. The Faker is the archetype you sense from Alonso's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the Revelator, one who breathes new life into all values by virtue of keen insight and masterful wit.
All right.
2,500 yeah, I know the price.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Juna with this power.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart, by shared resolve and honor creed, take new form as the Faker. I hear the voice of past hero soul. Oh, worthy heart, who tempers anxiety to strength, if thou art prepared to embrace the unknown and sow chaos in the opponent's heart. Excuse me. Got a wild hiccup there. I shall bestow upon you, upon their soul, the soul of the Faker.
Let's go.
Well, if it isn't the Faker, weakening enemies, that's my favorite trick. I'll have you in the palm of my hands. The Faker archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I'll always aim higher.
I don't think I want that. And almost like everyone else, I feel you should also have access
I see.
to the mage just for some elemental coverage.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Juna with this power.
Of course.
O worthy heart who tempers anxiety to strength, if thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon their soul the soul of the mage.
Let's go.
The mage, wielding an arsenal of magic sounds like a lovely time. Singing is magic too, you know. Ha! Alright, good for you.
Knew I could do it.
Interesting. Like, it's already stronger than the Masked Dancer? Alright. That being said, the Masked Dancer. Not what I'm. No, wait. I want the details. I don't want the things. Alright. But those come from the mask rather than anything else. Art of a Dance. Increase success rate of skills that inflict status ailment. I remember that, and I remember that it never worked. Deals medium fire damage. Master Reverie. Recovers a medium amount of the caster's MP every turn. That's actually pretty cool for everyone. That sounds like it would be good for everyone. Mainly Will, But everyone could use that. Well, not Stroll. Stroll is just like the damage boy. Crimson Flame deals heavy fire damage to all enemies, like as opposed to medium fire damage to one enemy. Okay, I can see the difference. Alright, so final thing. I mean, you already have the fire, so might as well inherit the robbery, the roguery. Alright, your whole thing sucks, huh? Alright, well. You know what? What do I teach you? You're all about trickery. Is the thief the right way to go for you? Or do I teach you the gunner? The gunner has both sleep and poison. On the dancer, that's actually a pretty good buff, isn't it? If you've increased chances of inflicting the secondary effect, you kind of want to have moves that have the secondary effect active.
I see.
Like Sleep Shot. Yeah, that sounds logical, it feels.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Alright.
I'm counting on you.
I don't know if I'm going to increase her
Of course.
mastery of the sniper beyond like rank 3 at some point, maybe because of the poison shot, but like just having the move that can put the enemy to sleep makes sense on the character that can increase the chance of the secondary effect happening.
Let's go.
Oh, a new archetype, the gunner. I'm going to mow them down from range. I'll put an arrow of life right through your heart.
Oh,
Oh, well, we got 3 fruits for this.
I've learned a
Alright,
new skill.
I appreciate that. But I don't want you to learn to switch to the gunner. I want you to inherit the gunner's slip shot.
all right.
I came prepared.
Alright. So, next on the chopping block. May. He needs sniper on 10 and he needs seeker on 10 to get the sniper. And seeker is on 10. Wait, he's on 10? So we'll just get the sniper. 9,000 is quite a lot to ask of me. Put a pin on that. It might not be that much. Wheel. Cleric is on 2. What can it learn? Healing. And that's the reason why, like, Will is partaking in that, because he's always on the team, so he's always, like, the healer. Magic Seeker. Yeah, makes sense. And the other thing we have to deal with is the general. We need to get to 15. Alright, that makes sense. Leave it at that. Halkenberg. Wizard is already on 12. You need a wizard on 20 just for that. And you need the assassin on 10 to get like whatever big mage is up there. So you should start learning about the thief, I suppose. And you also need general on 10. I'm going to cry. Oh wait, no, that's the swordmaster. Okay, never mind. No, it's Stroll that needs to learn about that. All right, it's fine, it's fine. It's just Stroll that needs to learn about it. Don't worry about it. No, you need to learn about the Magic Knight on 20, and you need the Wizard on 10, which you already have. So we just need you to get your Magic Knight to 20, and then it's just like a matter of time to get you to that, and we eventually wanna spec into the thief, but we would probably it would probably prove more beneficial once we've increased no wait, she's already on the thief. Lol. Never mind, I was going to be like, oh okay, you just like alright. So Hagenberg is already on her way to be to get what she needs. Alright. Stroll. You know about the samurai, but you need the general. So just by default, that means that you need to start
I see.
on the commander.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to
Of
trust
course.
Stroll. Yeah. Yeah. The soul of the commander. I'll do my best to inspire the group to victory. I will take charge for a world without futile conflict.
A new ability.
My voice did not agree with that sentence there. I don't know why. I've almost completely lost my voice. I did not want to give him the commander. Alright. So, Stroll, your mastery of the Swordmaster is complete. And you of course have 2 more spots of inheritance, which is important. Crushing Fist, yep, makes sense. I don't know why I would want him to learn like weaker stuff. So let's just round
Here's the
out
ace up my sleeve.
your abilities. Shut the fuck up, bot. Not you, Sigma. Like a bot spoke right above you. Despite like I don't like what you're saying, like ever. I want you to know that. You go play Miles. Go play Miles if that's what you want to do. Weak physical. Do we have like? No, he doesn't have anything that's like slash related, but doesn't take like a ton of mana, does he? No, you just like got all this shit here. Okay, whatever. Yeah, might as well give you every element you have access to.
This should do the trick.
Alright. And we will like give you more stuff as he needs to get to general. How far is Will on the general path? He's on level 3. Alright, here's what I honestly don't like about the archetype system. There's no knowledge sharing. Right? There's no knowledge sharing. I don't understand why I cannot just like give the mastered commander to Stroll. Alright, whatever. Stroll is on his way. Will is on his way. Will is casting too wide the net, and that's what I don't like. His archetypes are...
This power.
Magic is that which manifests itself from yearning. It is a thing born of the heart. But thou most resonant vessel in thee, which awakens with a roar, thou art its speaker. 'Tis thy means to shout down thy fears with a voice like thunder. The heroes of old perished only possessing one, yet this marks thee apart. Thou canst acquire and wield many. Who are you? This voice, I can't remember. Alright, that was unexpected. Is it different for anyone else?
This power.
No, it's not. Whatever. Um. Alright, here's
I
me.
see.
You are now a sniper. Myriad shots. We'll see it in a second.
Fascinating.
The sniper. This is the archetype you says from Nura's way of life.
Yes, right here.
It's like a bondman. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart, by shared resolve and honor creed. Take new form as the adept gunner. I hear voices of past hero souls. Yeah.
Hmm.
The sniper. They shall fall before they even see what hit them. You just focus on the front, leave the rear to me.
I have retained my edge.
Alright, so what can the sniper do? Myriad shots, only usable from a back row because you're a sniper. Deal weak physical pierce to all enemies. That's actually pretty cool. While salvo, only usable, yeah. Physical pierce damage to all enemies 2 to 3 times, okay. Alright. Increases against invasion against spears. Recovers HP after defeating an enemy. It's actually pretty neat. Smashing salvo, only usable from the back row. Deals physical pierce damage to one enemy. Decrease their defense by 3. Pretty nice. Alright. These should mostly clear things. I just realized, Stroll, I actually want you on your sword monster to use the skill that gives you more health.
Let's give this a try.
Yeah, it's one less element, but like this would be like the crushing fist and the health from makes sense. There is actually something I did not check real quick on Stroll. Alright, you just need Pugilist on 20. It's kind of weird that like the Swordmaster doesn't mix with the Pugilist. Like it would make the most sense. But whatever, like move along. And now that we're done with that, let's offer some stuff to people.
What now?
26 fruit. Let's spend down to 10. Alright, so give the general one, give the cleric one.
New skills, new possibilities.
Medium HP recovery for all allies, pretty important. Alright, and yeah, you don't need to go further on that regard. Stroll.
Right. I could get used to this.
Don't much care for it, but whatever. Jonah, you're going to need to increase your must think. Faker, we need to get him to 10. Alright, that's 2. Halkenberg, you're going towards Thief. And yeah, okay. I said I was gonna to spend 220. I'm going to spend 215 because I don't feel like spending. Like I don't know what I want, so
I found new power.
Rekarm is actually perfect.
New skills, New possibilities.
Alright. Just a quick check with
Do make
you.
yourself at home.
Um,
I'm looking forward to it.
level 15. Yeah. I don't like that. More, I promise you don't. Alright, so Will, on your Magic Seeker, I want you to have access to the new
All right.
healing
I have a few skills.
and no, the new revive.
All right.
Watch this.
And despite the fact that thunder is like important, I much prefer for you to have the flame
Alright.
vanguard. 3000.
I
Yeah,
have a
might
few
as well,
skills.
right? It's gonna prove useful, like no matter what. And even when we switch to the cleric, I want you to have access to flame
This could work.
vanguard. I want you to have access to whatever is the best move of that. Thank you.
All right.
I've been saving this.
And I want you to have access to like a buffing move. All allies defenses, I prefer all allies attacks. For 4000 though, I'm going to pass. You know what? You're a
Alright.
healer. Might as well give you another healing move. Alright, this is pretty much it.
Oh.
I do want to leave
You
this
tell me
place.
then.
And this would also mark a good point for us to save the game real quick. Okie doke. Next thing I want to check real quick, this book. The code seems to have been deciphered even further. Might have a clue on the lost relic. Nero's fine penmanship lines the page. According to the old man's research, one of the relics can be found southeast of Martira. What, yeah? Yeah, no, we know that. Wait, oh, so you didn't... Alright, that's on me. Alright, so now we actually have some free time to go ahead and use. The question is, like, how do I want to use it? And the answer is, I want to increase my eloquence. Surely the singer is going to have an increase in eloquence. Hey Basilio, what are you doing here? You have a really good kitchen here. Not as nice as Luis's, but I'm sure I could still get a halfway decent meal going. I like you, Basilio. I want you to know that. You're the one I like. I want Fidelio to die so that you can join us. Alright. Sweeter than poison recipe. Kerstlaff ballad recipe. Secret of... Yeah. Want to make something? If we do... If so, we should try to have everyone teach us the culinary specially. Yeah, whatever. $250 and heals poison from all allies. But we already have 2 of them. But we haven't really made it, so... Alright, give me 2 of them, yeah.
Let's check.
That's what these trolls wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, sometimes to keep in mind... Something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, and if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say?
Speaking of,
So, what kind of cut do we have here? Ah, but never you mind, just leave this to me. I began preparing the food with Stroll. What's your meat and adjust the heat so it goes. Although it depends on what your preference is, really. It's nearly time. No, it is time. Strike now!
All right.
Yes, not bad so far. See the juice is there? That's your proof that it's turning out delicious. We'll add a little something to it for the aroma and we're done. But just a little, or it will overshadow the flavor. Amazing. Stroll and I made a delicious eating dish cooked to perfection. It's curative candy roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now imagine how it tastes. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Alright, honest question. Doesn't seem like anybody has anything important to say. Maybe we can check in again once we're back in town. Alright, I mean... Eloquence and wisdom are the ones I want to increase. Where the heck is Juna?
Alright then.
Let's go.
Guys, we're about to be attacked. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, below. The strategy room is below. Okay. Alright, so we can increase our currents if we need to. These two are still here.
Let's not.
So where is Jonah? Is he sleeping? Oh, here she is. Found this camp sleeping arrangements amusing at first, but the novelty wears off fast. I keep hearing things at night too, and I don't know what it is. Well, okay, so Juno doesn't want to spend time with us. Do we have a book that might increase our wisdom? Because that's what we're missing for Haltenberg. There are more books here now. Maybe John added a few to the collection. The books I could read are New World Travel Diary, Top Secret Poetry, do not read. Bold block letters span the cover, do not read. Something tells me this is Juno's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. It's really something Juna wrote herself. It says not to read it, but doesn't it make you want to look inside more? I will gain more courage. Not that one. I don't appreciate that. Bygone days. Here's my lesson here. I think that means it's okay to read. I will gain more tolerance. It's not bad, but give me like a New World Travel Diary, a fictional chronicle of the boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I'm in the middle of reading this one. Imagination. So, no on the wisdom, huh? We're kinda cooked, aren't we? Bah, this salt wind is getting into my fur. I hate it. Alright, so... Nobody wants to speak with us? I don't have a book I wanna read. Fuck it.
Hey, yep.
Come look at this.
Ahoy! You lot aren't going to believe what I'm seeing. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Alright, no, this is pretty. I don't know what to tell you about this.
Incredible!
Wow, this has been split in two, and we're standing on the sea floor.
Well,
This is what magma anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water spheres in Bridalhaven, but by Jove, this is a whole other level entirely.
boy.
Del, are you sure about this? The water ain't about to come down on us, is it? I don't want to say either of these things. I think this is probably the kinder one you can say.
Hey.
Maybe you'd better return to the runner.
Nope.
No, I'm fine, really. Someone's got to keep an eye on you lot after all. Look, there's fish swimming in the wall of water there. I've never seen such shiny fish.
Huh?
Haltenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. She did this weird looting fish without a second thought. I suspect that weird illuminations is a self-mechanism. They gather together in the depths and send a ward off the predators. So weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group? Who does that remind you of? As you sling barbs at every opportunity, it's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower in the food chain to seek advantages that compensate their weakness.
Huh?
I say, those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. How you my girl? Be sure to catch some extra. I need a few specimens to dissect.
That is well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather we didn't. The supplies we receive in town more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches.
I see.
Poor girl. She's actually wearing a show off in front of your crush. I see. If that is the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. The seagull might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out. Catching sight of this unexpected view has brought on my wisdom.
All right.
Here.
And here you go, lad, a drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. I decided to keep it as a souvenir of our journey.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least.
Oh,
Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo. I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed. Even in this tempest? Bloody Parapus.
Bro, don't be
Almost makes one
racist.
envy them.
Don't be racist.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus.
Oh, is the boomer of the group racist?
They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujeef is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
Alright, here's mate, chill.
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
Bro, can you chill?
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
Alright, you're not a spy, are you?
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
What's happening?
Our prep.
Get to the deck once you're prepared. Alright, here's the quick question. Stroll does not seem to want to fight. Alright. How do we change party? Here we go. No, Alright, yeah, this should work. Leave poor Stroll to his misery. Oh, the animated cutscene?
What is that thing?
The hell are you doing? This supposed to be you helping those in need, right, Del?
No! Hurry!
Alright, here's cool though.
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Can we please not get it? Fuck!
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked! Can we get those giant legs?
Changing your party in battle. To switch out party members during battle, just press tab to access the order view, then select party. Switching members consumes one turn icon. Good to know. So that means Troll does not have to stay outside of the battle the whole thing. Alright. I mean, first things first.
I'll take this. More coin to your name, eh?
I've got just the dance for you. You might say it's to die for. If this keeps up.
Alright, if we can't steal anything, but might as well not spend the turn, okay?
This should suffice.
That helped.
I'll show you. Burn!
Not weak to fire, it seems.
Vitus power.
Ah, so yeah, that's pretty much everything she can do.
Wind.
I stand ready. Join with me.
Electric. Oh,
Perhaps not with blade in hand.
you are a water type, aren't you?
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right
Be
in their
neither
He is indeed a
nor
water type.
arrogant.
So that's actually pretty interesting to note. Would you be weak to slashing?
Seeker! Ha! Die!
No, you wouldn't. Alright.
masked dancer. How's this?
Kranjeberg is going to be dealing damage to everyone, so
It's okay. We can do this. Magic Seeker. Scour.
worth a try.
Observe. Comrades, lend me your strength.
Extreme physical electric damage and one-time weakness to electric. We need the one-time weakness, but the extreme
Give
works
it
for
all
me.
you've got.
Burst forth!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Let
weak
us clean
spot.
up.
1,000
this mess.
damage, actually pretty good.
Now accept your fate.
Would you be willing to piercing? Nope.
This'll be over soon enough.
What kind of damage does she deal, by the way?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
By the way, the design is actually pretty wild.
This is just what I need.
Maybe putting it to sleep with the dancer's ability? No. Worth a chance for sure, but... Holy cow!
Badly wounded. Someone. If we can take out some legs,
Come forth,
that'll
Royal
be
Soul.
less to deal with, right?
Alright, yeah, just heal everyone for now.
Thank you.
I'm obliged.
Much thanks.
And you basically continue on your thing.
Get him!
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
You
weak
think
spot.
yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
Now the only question is, like, what do we do about this?
Seeker!
He jumped. I hate when he jumps. Poison the leg?
Fall!
Don't underestimate. I call upon a royal soul. Raging fire. They sure don't give up easy.
Let's stay calm. The next one's yours.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Come!
Honest question. Do the legs have a weakness to electric?
Burst forth!
No, but at least one less leg.
Things a little easier on us.
This
I feel
is...
sick.
The captain's sickened. His abilities are down, and healing magic can't help him.
Fun. Alright, I wanna try more things. Here's got the fighting commander. I just seriously wish I had the cleric right now.
I'll use what I must. Yes!
A critical hit. I've got you. Let's do this together.
Ice Blue Dance and Ice Blue Dance.
I think not.
We don't wait. All enemies?
Now for a grand maneuver. I'm not feeling it.
All enemies is actually kind of not really worth, is it? Because we don't really have access to ice.
Dancer.
That's the kind of thing that we should have known earlier. If I had, like, whatever. Focus on the game. Focus on the game. Focus on what you do know.
Power. Come on!
I'll not give in to
Cover him.
sickness.
He can't fight at full power like that.
Burn!
If we could have the red dance, would be something useful.
Let us fight as one.
Give it all you've got.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
They
weak
dare
spot.
sicken me? Not now. Allow me to use this.
Thanks.
This'll be over. Mask dancer. There's badly hurt.
Over yet.
Get her some healing.
So easily.
Alright.
Throw her
Let's
down.
go.
Can anyone get on healing duty?
With healing power.
That helped.
That's needed.
Highspace's been
Magic
sickened.
Knight!
Cover him.
Comrade,
He can't fight at full
let him
power.
be
Get
our
him.
strength. Burst forth!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
The
weak spot.
Death Seeker! Too much, perhaps? Tis best used.
Don't underestimate me. Come on, follow me. Watch me. Let's not.
I'm counting on you.
me.
Is this better?
It's okay.
No.
We can do this.
It's a little bit of a change of pace.
I'm counting on you.
We will switch them back again if we need to.
Oh, power of heroes!
That's less of a problem.
Commander! Be ready for anything.
Thank you. This is just what I need. Come on!
The freedom of a wanderer.
I should have passed for Jonah. It's fine.
We can do this.
That helped.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Come! Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Commander! Let's do this! Something else. Out of my way!
Holy!
God, it sprouted more legs.
You need training.
God, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
I feel heavy.
I feel sick.
My limbs feel heavy.
Stroll's been hit with a sickness. We're in trouble with him weakened.
This really took a turn for the shit, didn't it? All maladies from all allies?
The oasis.
Worth.
Trust me.
We knew you'd help.
Worth, alright. Worth.
Magic Seeker! We're not out of this yet!
Thanks.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Join with me.
If you would.
Burst forth.
Alright, maybe it wasn't worth spending it. Okay, maybe we would have gotten the kill quicker than expected, alright? We wasted it for nothing.
Applause, please.
Well, at least his commander got, like, upgraded.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
Power can be so intoxicating.
Alright, Jonah.
A new ability.
A new means of protection. We overcame it somehow.
I mean, honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like, poor Stroll and Hazemi didn't really do much, but...
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us... Oh, this bloody rust buckets.